Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we are today, a 2018 on an 18 plate Mazda 3. This is in the Sport Nav specification. Has a 2 litre 120 PS normally aspirated petrol engine, a 6-speed automatic transmission, and is presented in Soul Red. This is an incredibly popular colour for Mazda. You've probably seen some on the road. A lot of people refer to this as Mazda Red. It's a very striking colour. It's painted in 3 stages. It's one of the more expensive options you can select actually when you do spec your car from factory and request Soul Red. It's the most expensive paint we have available, and suits this car tremendously. Mazda 3 is a really underrated car, to be honest. It's Mazda's equivalent to something like a Golf or a Focus. It's kind of same shape and size, but actually they drive incredibly well. The interior quality is lovely, and they're very well spec'd from the off. There is no bad specification in a Mazda 3, and this particular car is a classic case in point. Has things like a Bose stereo, reversing camera, LED headlights, and larger alloy wheels. You have integrated navigation and hands-free phone, everything you'd expect of a modern car. And this car's covered something in the region of 57,000 miles. I'll confirm that when we get in the vehicle. It is one that we have sold, serviced and supplied previously, so we know the car incredibly well. And it's been looked after very well. You may notice the alloy wheels are all in sparkling condition. There were some very small marks on the edges of these when the car arrived, and we've actually had them all professionally refurbished and looking very sharp indeed. Just goes with the rest of the car. Now, as I take you around, hopefully you're able to appreciate the condition this car's in. It's in wonderful order. There are a couple of very small, minor cosmetic things for us to do when the car arrived, the wheels, which I just mentioned, and I think there's a very tiny scratch on the rear bumper, which we're going to have done as well. Other than that, it is lovely. The Mazda 3 is a really good sized car. Like I say, compare it to something like a Focus, but actually I'd say the boot is arguably quite a bit bigger. I'll show you that as we go in now. And you get a cavernous boot, so loads and loads of space. It's a very sort of usable room as well. It's difficult to gauge the depth of a boot, particularly with the sunlight glare and standing straight in front of it, but it's a massive boot, loads of usable space. Mentioned the alloy wheels, to say, in as new condition. Into the back, you get a dark cloth interior, this sort of leather band insert almost. It's very nice, very premium. All in wonderful condition, as is the headliner. Take you around to the side. You have keyless entry and start on this car. Power fold wing mirrors, climate control air conditioning, which I'm definitely going to get using in a minute because it's a touch warm today. Like all modern Mazdas, it's a push button start car. So the keys are in the car. Of course, we have 2 keys. We supply all of our vehicles with 2 keys and 12 months warranty, which I'll touch on later. Put your foot on the brake pedal, press that button one time, and the car comes into life. Get the air conditioning on. Like I say, it's a little bit warm today. We'll just change the trip information so you can see total odometer at 57,394 miles. Car boasts a full and complete Mazda service history. I believe all of it's with ourselves. There might be one service that was done at another dealer, but it was still at a Mazda main agent and done as it should be. You'll notice at the top of the steering wheel here, you've got a colour projected head-up display. If I just move the steering wheel down, you should be able to see just on there. It might be flashing just because of how the camera is, but you have the readout of the speed you're doing straight in front of you there, so you don't have to be looking down at a speedometer all the time, which is really nice. That's something that's unique to the Sport specification. You have all your steering wheel controls and everything here, cruise control and speed limiter, all electric windows, power fold mirrors, Mazda's multimedia system in the centre here. Like I say, you do have an integrated navigation, so this is not just smartphone enabled. It's in the car, it's built in, you don't have to have a phone with you. Reversing camera, lovely quality picture on that as well. And actually, you've got your hands-free telephone and all your audio options here, which include DAB radio, FM, AM, everything you could expect. Do have heated front seats in this car, which is a lovely addition to the car for winter, and particularly with a cloth interior. Actually, it comes through incredibly quick, whereas leather can take a bit of time. Climate control air conditioning system, which is dual zone, that automatic selector, automatic gearbox is what makes this car incredibly desirable. They're very hard to find with an automatic transmission. You do have paddle shift with that as well, so you've got a manual selection. If you've got an automatic and a manual driver in the household, it's kind of the best of both worlds. And it's an electric handbrake car, so you have to have your foot on the brake, press it down to take it off, lift it back up to put it on. It really is that simple. turn car off. I mentioned the car will be supplied with a 12-month parts and labour Mazda warranty. is included in the advertised cost of the car. Mazda have got a fantastic approved used car program, which includes 12 months warranty, 12 months roadside assistance, like a breakdown cover for that 12 months as well, and an MOT insurance. So if you do have to put the car through an MOT during that 12-month period, should it fail and something not be covered by warranty, there is an additional pot of money to take from an MOT insurance. So just give the new owner complete peace of mind. We'll be doing a service and MOT on the car before it leaves us. We offer nationwide delivery, full finance facilities, and we'd be very keen to talk about a part exchange with you if you are looking at selling your existing car. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. We hope to speak to you soon. Cheers then, bye.